Hi, my name is Esther.
Hi, my name is Jeff, and this is my confession.
And this is my confession.
Fasten your seatbelts and join me on this flight called Confession.
So guys, back in SS2, I actually won the best mathematical student after an exam that was really difficult. And everybody were like so surprised and all that. So I will confess and tell you guys exactly how that happened. So I was in SS2. They gave me this staff prefect. Staff prefect means I have access to the staff room. So we wrote this exam, and in SS2 there was this new teacher. So he banned the use of calculator and all of that. So if you're solving mathematics, you can't use calculator, and we're used to using calculator. So this particular exam we're not allowed. So apparently the way I wrote that exam is when you solve all those cosine, tangents, stuff like that, you just equal to the part that you can't really solve again. You need calculator, so you just leave it there and that's it. So that was how everyone solved it. That day was really tough. In my school, we can write exams with what's it called, full scarf sheets. There's no stamping, no nothing. So you can definitely swap and replace. And you can go home with your exam paper, the question paper. So I went home with the question paper and I wrote the answers, the correct answers, and I solved the whole thing entirely. So when I came to school the next day, we were having a moral gathering. That was on Wednesday. We always have it after break time. We're having that. Everybody were in the hall. The staff room is empty. And of course, I had access to the staff room. So what I did was I sneaked into the staff room, looked for this teacher's bag, and thank goodness he has not marked the papers yet. So I took out my own paper and I replaced it with the one I had already solved. Guess who he called out as the best student of my class? Moi! All because of what I did, and nobody knew this. Nobody. Everyone was just looking at me like, I thought you said you didn't write this thing very well. How come you got 98? And I was like, nah God, I didn't tell anybody. So now I'm here confessing. So if you can hear me, I'm so sorry. That was what I did. I swapped the paper.
I was in secondary school. My popsy had given me curfew, 9 o'clock, come back home. And I've been coming back home late for the last 4 days. So this fateful night now, I now came home by 11. Little known to me, my popsy had locked the gate, kept the key with him, secured it, because normally once I come late, I'll just call my sisters, guys, how far? They help me arrange key, open the door for me, let me fall in. So I called them as usual, now how far, guys? Open door for me now and say, man, Baba, this night is different too. Popsy has this lockdown situation. Baba, I convinced my sister, man, babe, try and pick up that key, man, you have to. Man, on attempting the issue like this, I just heard Popsy clearing the whole house, loud. I just called an older babe who I was involved in at the time. I didn't even know she had a boyfriend though. So we went by her yard and we started, la-laing. And so her boyfriend now came. Her boyfriend now came with his friends because they wanted to take her out clubbing. And in the midst of it, I had to hide in the cupboard. So I was that skeleton at that point in time, hidden in her closet. And so, she now pretended to them as if, man, I'm not feeling so fine. Like, you guys just go and have fun. And as soon as they left, we kept it up. And I had a swell time, had a lovely time. I'm sure she had an even more lovelier time. And the next day, I had to come back home remorseful, acting like I'm sad that they locked me outside. I might have slept on that bridge. But the Lord knows I had a beautiful time. That is my confession.
I just got a new phone and I didn't have a lot of people to call. So I kept calling my immediate elder brother consistently, back to back. He would come out to warn me not to call him. But I wanted to have fun with the phone now. You know how it is when you just get a new phone. And then one day, I don't know what happened though. I called him and he just came out and he beat me. It pains me. I'm like, I was just joking with you now. And then I thought, that what can I do to pay him back? So I went to his room and I took one leg of his favorite shoe. Just one leg. And I kept it for 4 months. He kept on looking for it. I was looking for it with him too. And I did not give him back. And even when I gave him back, he didn't know. I was just like, oh, I found your shoe somewhere. So don't mess with me. Don't mess with me.